this morning's job. Summerhouse supply. So we think we got our route through. Here's a Crabtree style breaker board. Got some spare way on the RCD side. Hopefully just pop out of here and run along the bottom along here. I've already rolled the cable out ready. I'm just going to clip it all the way along. And we've got an outside socket to go here, and then it's just going to come along there, and then 2 sockets in the back there. So let's get on with it. We have our cable route in now. We've got our cable in. Just pops up there, put the wood down, hoovered it all back out. So I'll just leave that there for now and we'll get on with this bit. We just got to clip the cable along now. I'm going to be using these linear clips. Should hopefully keep it nice and neat. I've got 25 and I've had a little walk round and I reckon we should just about be alright. If not, I've got some cleats in the van anyway, so I'm just going to have a measure up, mark all the clips down and get them drilled in. I'm going to change that for one of these clips because I wasn't sure how good they were holding, but they're holding really well, so I'll change that. And they didn't want to lift the bricks around the outside of the house to bury the cable, so we just got to do what we can, clip it around the outside. But it's not too bad, to be fair. It's pretty good. So first of all, I went to go around the outside of this corner and it just looked horrendous, to be fair. So I've actually managed to drill through on an angle and it popped out right in there. So it's perfect, absolutely perfect. And then yeah, these linear clips are making a nice neat job of it. So it's pretty well, it's pretty hidden, to be fair. But I've ran out of bloody clips. So yeah, needed a few more than 25, so I'm gonna, Edmondson's in Dundee, I've got them on the shelf, so I can just nip down there and grab a few more. So I'm just going to do what I can. The Summerhouse is down there, so I'm just going to get the sockets in there, get the cable to it, get that in the ground, get everything as much as I can done before I shoot off and get some more clips. Now we're going to install some sockets in the Summerhouse. Put a little sheet down to protect the vinyl. We've just got a couple of Hager Solista white plastic sockets. These are the ones I use all the time, to be fair. And I think we're just going to come about 400 off the floor. Cut a couple of bits of timber in, a couple of sockets, and then the cable will probably just pop through in the corner into the bottom or something like that. We have a couple of sockets in. Nice and neat, functional. Cable's clipped down in the corner there, nicely out the way. That'll do. Just got to sort of get this cable under the decking now across to that outdoor socket. We just got to dig a little hot trench as well. Cable just comes out of here. Got a little clip on there. So it's going to go in this. It's going to get buried down there. We'll dig it down quite a bit. I'm going to add some extra protection onto this cable as well. Put some Copex on it. And put some danger electrical tape right near the surface as well, so people know it's there. And obviously the owners know it's there anyway. So yeah, then it's going to run through under the decking and pop up with that outdoor socket. So what it's going to do is we're just going to run it obviously down there. We're just going to bring it under here, and I've got a rod in from the decking. I don't know if you can see that. So what I've done down here is I've just put some 25mm Copex on it to give it some more protection, and I've added a bit of timber on the side just to clamp that too, just so it doesn't rub on this brick as well. And where it's buried in the floor, we've just put some Copex on it. Just been to the wholesaler to pick up some more clips, so let's get this bad boy in, lad. Let's go. Got this socket on now and I think it looks alright. Goes with the decking, it's like similar colour to the decking as well, and nice and neat. And that's clipped around there behind the drain pipe there. So yeah, I quite like these click sockets, they're nice, they don't fade in the UV either, so when they're out in the sun they don't change colour, they stay as they are. So yeah, just going to go do some dead tests on that cable now, try and get it in the board, do an R1, R2 insulation resistance and check the polarity, and then we'll liven it up. So let's go do that. So I've done my dead tests, my R1, R2 insulation resistance, and everything's good. So now we're just going to do a live ZS test. So this is obviously our end of line, this is our last point of the circuit, and we've got a reading of 0.53 ohms, so that's good. Now we're just going to do an RCD test. So it's a on an auto test, 30 milliamp type AC. So we're just going to test that, and I'll go to the fuse board and reset it each time. So we got a good reading on that, all okay, no trip at half, and we've got 35 milliseconds at ×1 at 30 milliamps, and we have 12 milliseconds at ×5. So that's good. So now all we've got to do now is bury that cable. Quick walk through the job. That just pops out there. Through the building. Pops out just there. It's pretty well hidden. All finished now, so just wrapping up. Outside socket there. That goes under. I had to give the decking a clean because I got it dirty. As I buried the cables, I got dirt everywhere, so I gave the decking a wash down. Cable's all buried now. Goes in the corner there. Got some sockets in the corner. Jobs are good and everything tested out alright. Fill them out a certificate. Job done.